Hello, everyone, and welcome to Short Rest for episode 29. We're snacking. Don't mind us. We're snacking.
And I'm not dead. That's a great reason to snack.
Hey!
Huzzah! Huzzah!
There was a few factors going into this where I was like, for one, Lorraine does not want to fight in her room or in her house. So I was leaning against it, but it was always a possibility of getting into a fight. The saving grace was obviously the conversational things and the nat 20 and the fact that there was so much chaos happening at once. There was too many things to focus on.
I didn't want to fight her. I just wanted my stuff. If she didn't want to be with me, that's fine.
I think
But I
that's
still
a
want
good
my
tactic for us, like going forward. Instead of like trying to stealth, just cause as much confusion as possible.
That seems to be working for us.
Right?
Okay. So I'll save this little tidbit for when we start getting into the session. But I do have. There's a reason why it ended the way it did.
You please
you
pray
actually
tell.
love her?
Oh, okay. So we're okay. For context for the people watching,
We learned that
Yeah.
Lorraine is a young blue dragon.
I kind of love her actually.
Same.
Like at first I was like, man, she's gonna be such a like awful individual, and then I was like, oh, she's clearly a dragon and a blue one. Like that can't be good. And I was like, oh no, she actually really likes Arshad. That's really cute and sad.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was again under the impression that she just didn't want me anymore. So I'm like, all right, if you don't want me anymore, fine. But I'm taking my stuff. So
She hated that you're an adventurer. She was like, stop leaving home and stay home and make money with me because I'm a dragon. I like money.
I like money too. That's why I went out and got money because I wanted more. But I mean, I also want you more. So therefore, I will probably stay. Yes.
We built a great love story today.
Yay! Also, for the viewers at home have not figured this out yet, yes, Arshad has a thing for dragons.
Mm-hmm. This is also a subtle hint and above table. I'm so glad we're doing this. Short rest. This is a slight nod to your original character concept. I don't know if this was fully discussed, but when Steve was first making his character, he wanted to be a dragon that was polymorphed.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. I forgot about that.
So
Yeah.
this was a nod towards a dragon who guised herself human.
Okay, well, you gotta say the whole thing. So yes, I did in fact want to be a dragon that was polymorphed. However, there's a caveat. I wanted to be a ancient. I think it was an ancient red dragon, or
so.
one of those. It's an ancient dragon, basically a really really powerful dragon that is just passing itself off as a human. Clearly in the game sense, you could see how that doesn't work. So
there was gonna be a curse element. There was gonna be a thing, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think this was a good like kind of connection between the two because, to be fair, going into this mission, into the story, Arshad always knew what Lorraine actually was, but I don't think there'd be many adventurers out there willing to take a mission with knowing that information.
It's why when Lorraine turned into a dragon, Arshad was like, "Hey, you stole my." It wasn't like, "Oh God, a dragon." It was like, "I know you."
Yeah,
Stop it.
I knew her very well. The fact that she turned herself into a dragon in front of people is interesting to me, but I took that opportunity and I'm like, hey, you took this from me! But anywho, going into this, Arshad made the decision of going out to the outwards patio to see if he can, initially, to see if he could try to push the guard off the railing. But unfortunately,
I figured as
Arshad
much.
only really has a strength score of 10, which is a +0 to any strength rolls. So imagine this like guy, he's not the most muscular, but he's not like scrawny either. Just imagine him trying to push off a body guard.
There was so many funny moments in today's session. We could break it up into 3 moments. We can have like Legati outside having a New York yell out with someone outside going, "You're not the cops. I could draw you. This is public property." Like this, I'm on a what is it like I'm on public property. Like I'm within public viewing. You're in it too. I'm drawing you now.
City lines.
City lines.
Like, you don't own the sidewalk?
Fight me.
Fight me.
I was really funny. Of just like, now I'm drawing you. It's like, what? Don't take pictures of me. I don't even consent to this. You don't have to.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should be like summoning a shadow spawn or attacking this person with a catapult. I was very close to doing that.
Please not again.
But I'm glad. I guess I'm glad I didn't. I don't know what's up with the dwarves. I was also gonna look like a dwarf and walk in after this thing, and then be inside, and then turn myself into a blue dragonborn and with alter self. I had some plans, but instead I just got in an argument with this lady, and lost my ball bearings. Unfortunately, it's okay. I'll buy a new one.
A moment with Arshad and Phoenix going up, really stressing when rolling back the rope, and then, hey, I'm gonna grab you. Don't touch my butt.
I'm sorry, I couldn't tell. I can't see you,
bro.
I can't tell if you're facing me or not.
My arm or my ass.
I can't see you. I literally just turned around and grabbed something, assuming it was your arm. I didn't know it was your butt. I'm sorry.
I think my favorite quote today was, "Oh, my diamond."
Let me just drop that right there.
I only thought of like after the fact, well after. I'm like, I could have just like dropped some gold pieces to the same effect. But
no. I think this was spot on. I need a drawing of Arrow with this collar pop. Like, we got this, and that all posh. I'd love to see.
And then
that.
I want a slide.
So good.
I want 2 slides. One of them is pop collar. I got this. Confidence. Oh, my diamond.
My diamond.
They're all posh people. He knows what they're like for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my diamond.
It's so good.
How clumsy of me.
There was a moment where like, if you guys caused enough chaos and there was a problem where she had to go outside, she has, dragons have blind sense. She would have seen the invisible folk and been like, I see you, Arshad.
Blind sense or true sight?
Blind sense. So, but she would see 2 figures moving, but she's very intimate with 1 figure.
Yeah, I'm good. Leave me alone.
You and your harlequin.
I ideally, what I didn't tell the DM, but what I really wanted for this character specifically was for all 4 of my for the personality traits, the ideals, the bonds, and the flaws to really shine through. I think we basically got 2 of them out of the way. I really would have loved to see the other 2, but the first one for personality traits, eats like a pig when fed.
We saw that.
We saw that. The second one, which we kind of saw towards the end, obsessed about dragons.
Yeah, we saw. We know that. Yep.
Yeah, one of the things that I wanted to do, but I completely missed the opportunity, was the scene where we were eating at the restaurant. I actually wanted to talk to the party about dragons and what they thought about dragons. Like, that was kind of my thing. I was like, hey,
that would have tilted your hand a little too much.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, and that's exactly why I didn't do it either. I'm like, yeah, that would probably go a little bit too far.
When did you guys know?
The moment you said all these dragonborn, and I went, shit.
Yeah, mine was a little later. It was when I saw her. And I was like, oh.
I put it in
Pretty
the chat.
lady
I
with,
was
like,
like,
blue
Steve,
features,
you
blue
fucker.
scales, all the blue dragonborn. I'm like, yeah. That's
Oh, like I
like,
said, you put that in the chat, and I forgot if it was either Mike or Steve. Literally said, "I was like, oh yeah, that's where my horde is," and I'm all like, horde?
Yeah, I thought that was
Horde.
weird verbiage. But then I was like, all her followers are dragonborn? And I was like,
There was, by the way, this whole Arshad and this love triangle thing was, I drafted it and I was like, what do you think? And it was a combination of like, yes, do it. And it became a love letter to Steve's dragon obsession.
Heck, Durgans.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I love them. I'm thrilled.
I love Durgans.
Also,
There's
Nat
a
20 at the
difference between
end.
loving a dragon and loving a
Oh,
dragon.
this was loving a dragon.
No. You don't understand. There's loving a dragon, and then there's the next step. All right. There's a love for dragons beyond the love for dragons. That's what our shot is.
Level beyond.
So going back to the character, right? The second one that I have are the ideals. And I really wanted this to shine through, except we didn't enter combat, which I'm happy because Arshad seems to have gotten the resolution he wanted. Arshad's ideals. He's gonna achieve his goal, and it comes before everyone and everything else. So he wanted his stuff back, and if there was a situation where somebody in the party might be in very big danger, but he could get what he wanted, he would have gone with what he wanted.
Technically there's no camaraderie in this moment. It's just help me get my stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? You're being grappled to death by a dragon? Well, I'm gonna get my stuff. I'll see you later. Have fun. The bonds. This one would have been interesting. He is watched over by the Fae. Why? He doesn't know.
Yeah, this was a temp character. I think we acknowledged it was a temp character that we know that wasn't going to go too far. Oh my god. I think even the short amount of time we've known Arshad, which we're going to follow up with him next session because we still have engagements to happen here. He's been the worst and best person you've ever made, Steve. I absolutely hate him and I love him.
The sad part is like there's gonna be at least I hope there's gonna be no combat, which leads to his final trait, his flaw, and that's that he witnessed an assassin's kill. How that translates into his combat prowess and how he does things. Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
It's a very Bill Murray moment of like everything is accidentally killing you. I'm accidentally stabbing you. I'm tripping over, accidentally hitting you in the head. Which is why sneak attack happens. Yeah.
I had a quick above table question that I didn't ask in the session, but I want to make sure. She said, take the salve.
Mm-hmm.
Am I doing that trade, or is she just letting us take it for free?
Oh, she's letting you take it. Right now,
Keep your diamond.
Yeah, keep your diamond.
Yay. It's not that expensive. It's kind of a crappy diamond.
Oh, don't worry, she knows.
But the last thing we left on is the introduction of what I can only describe to be like a frost genasi.
Sounds pretty.
Yeah, there's that one, like, demi-plane or whatever between wind and water that's ice, I think. I'm thinking from there, an elemental from there or something.
You put
it's just funny. Oh,
like
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's kind of funny you described it that way. Not related, but kind of related. Your boy Steve has been playing a lot of Monster Hunter lately, like excessively a lot. And he just fought an Elder Dragon that has this ability of just wherever it walks, or wherever it breathes, it just ice forms around it. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. It stinks. I don't want to fight that guy.
No. That's awesome. I don't want to fight him.
I don't want to fight him.
That's
cool.
so beautiful. Don't want to fight that.
Don't want to fight that. No.
Now you gave 2 plot hooks, Mike. One is just looking at another Genasi, and 2 is Hellenate. I don't know which one
These people are from Hellenate.
is going to be more interesting to Phoenix.
And she's about to have a conversation with, or Lorraine's about to have a conversation with these people, and we'll see how it goes. If you guys will be invited or not, or like, this has been the wildest night that she's probably had in a long time.
We're just here.
I'm like, she got her man back, so why not? We'll all just stay for dinner.
Just raise the hand. Can I just stand in the room? Just need to listen for a little bit. Thanks.
I'm sorry for the destruction of property.
Yeah.
We can fix the door.
I can beat it back.
You ruined my door.
Sorry.
Well, honey, in their defense, I didn't tell them you were
Don't
dragging.
honey me. Don't honey me. Don't.
Look,
Yeah, he
it's
left
at the end of
that
the
big
day.
old part out.
Look, at the end of the day, I didn't tell
Why
them.
the dragon should have been
It's
up front.
it's not. It's no. It's none of their business. They shouldn't have known. Okay, just they're innocent in all this. You're
Sit
gonna blame
down, shut up, and
anyone,
look
blame me.
pretty.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Isn't
He would've-
that now? I really want to know why they call her the scattered one.
It refers to her breath weapon, where it's sort of like it splits out, because it is lightning breath, so it just.
I'm glad we didn't get into comment, but also, by the way, Mike, please stop making our opponents lightning and thunder based. That's like the majority of my spells. Please stop. I'm begging you.
I might consider it.
I see it now. We have to fight a subspecies of Genasi that are both ice and lightning.
I'll cry. I'll do it.
I'll cry.
I shouldn't be a problem. Lightning
man.
might.
Ice is also a problem. I have chromatic orb, and I
This
usually make it frost for flavor purposes.
This has been a funny moment. This whole session was just a bunch of jokes, so I loved it. Thank you everyone for joining us today for a short rest for episode 29. We'll check you guys next time. Bye.
I love Durgans.